Shalom. All praises to Yahweh. By Shimmy Shah, by Shemar Kadash. The one that older apostles, great mill son of Ruhwa. And Shalom to the brothers and white sharing truth. Pushing his word to the four corners. Yeah, so you've had like since uh Trump came in office, he's been, rubbing shoulders with like tech, with like big tech companies. It was a big point when like at his election, no, his inauguration, you had Mark Zuckerberg, Elon Musk, and Ted Bezos, all there, at his side when it was getting through. So obviously, like tech was a big aspect of his of him getting in office, man, of him kind of laying the groundwork for what he was going to be implementing during his his term. And then you have, here on AP News, it says what Trump signs new stablecoin regulations into law, a major milestone for crypto industry. And yeah, he's is as far as crypto's been a big thing. He's backing over the course of his term, and this is a big deal for what's it called, for crypto, to kind of be like saying like, yeah, signing big bills. This one went through the House. Yeah, this one went through the House and the Senate as well. So these ones are like signed into law fully. It's not just a presidential, not even a veto. What are they called? I can't even remember what they're called. The like when it's not just gonna be passed like, you know, I can't remember the exact term, but a presidential, not even veto. He didn't sign it into law himself. It passed through the House, through the Senate, so it's fully become law of the land, and then it would have to go through the House and the Senate again to get shut down. But like I said, this got bipartisan support, and then the thing with that as well is, this is a big aspect of what they're pushing forward. The reason they had like the tech moguls there with him is because there's a big push with technology, you know, and how it's going to be utilized. Because even with, Palantir, the whole push with anti-immigration, uh, anti-illegals as they call them, is utilizing technology and then building those databases out. But then the other side is the financial side as well. And then you have, so I'll read into it. So it says, Trump signs new stablecoin regulations into law, a major milestone for crypto industry. And stablecoins are like the kind of meant to be the safe coins that you can just like buy, like Tether, which will be is Tether to the worth of the dollar, or I can't even remember what the fucking other stable coins are called. There's a couple of Tether ones, but I've not kind of looked through to see what the current flavor is. But I believe they said the US is going to be thinking one as well. It's going to be releasing one as well. So it says President Donald Trump on Friday signed into law new regulations for a type of cryptocurrency, a major milestone for an industry that has spent heavily to strengthen its legitimacy and political might. The Genius Act sets initial guardrails and consumer protections for stablecoins, which are tied to assets like the US dollar, to reduce price volatility compared with other forms of cryptocurrency. It passed both the House and the Senate with wide bipartisan margins. The new law is meant to bolster consumer confidence in the crypto industry, which has quickly become a major power player in Washington thanks to massive campaign donations and spending on lobbying. Its passage comes as Trump had repeatedly pledged to make the US the crypto capital of the world. So yeah, and considering as well, this is like one of a few laws that have passed. You know, there could be more very easily that can push interest further, and likely there will, because you know Trump's been making a pretty penny off off crypto. You know, since you know he started the lead up to and you know him coming into power on this term. He says, "What for years you were mocked and dismissed and counted out." Trump told crypto industry executives at a White House bill signing attended by about 200 people, including several top Republican lawmakers. "This signing is a massive validation of your hard work and your pioneering spirit. The crypto industry has long complained it was unfairly targeted by former President Joe Biden's administration and spent heavily to help Trump win last year's election." The president lavished praise on crypto. It's kind of funny as well because, like, the big poster boy for crypto, like during Biden's term was Sam Bankman-Fried. I think he's like, like, funny as hell, and that guy was back in Biden, who's, you know, he's linking up as rubbing shoulders. But they kind of flushed that guy out. And now it's more about centralizing it into, you know, government control. And that's, you know, where CBDC, the computer central bank digital currencies. As well as say that the president lavished praise on crypto leaders during his speech Friday, saying nobody is gaining respect in such a short period of time. Trump said helping the cryptocurrency industry was good for the dollar and it's good for the country. "That's why I backed you at an early stage," said Trump, who had previously been a skeptic of cryptocurrency before embracing it. His administration has taken several early steps to boost the crypto industry, including the SEC dropping several enforcement actions against large crypto companies. So yeah, there was a lot of investigations that just got nuked as soon as Trump came in. It was pretty much every industry, every kind of federal agency just completely flipped as soon as Trump came through. It is what it is. Trump then added a candid admission, political calculus of his support for the crypto industry, and also "I did it for the votes," he said, drawing laughter from the crowd. So this is what, skipping down a bit, says the use of stablecoins has grown dramatically in recent years. Circle, the US-based issuer of one of the most popular cryptocurrencies, made its debut on the New York Stock Exchange earlier this year and quickly saw its value soar amid heavy interest from crypto enthusiasts and investors. Stablecoin issuers make profits by collecting the interest on the assets they hold in reserve to back their stablecoins. So yeah, it's you know, it's hitting the mainstream, and then with you know, a legal framework being built up, you know, it's that skeleton. And the thing is as well is you've had what do you call it, people, you know, become more jaded with the banking industry, because you had what was it, like different, there's been various times where you had payment processors basically back off from certain things, and there's an issue with it recently. It's been like especially with Japan. I know, like, I did videos on it ages ago where it's like a few years back where Japan kind of it was payment processor like Visa, MasterCard said they're not going to process payments for certain websites and whatnot, certain companies, and that's come into focus again because it happened in the West, and you know, people are realizing the strength of like, you know, the banking system, because payment processors can basically just be like, nah, we're not going to let you get money, and then people can't get money outside of like crypto. So, you know, you might be seeing like, because it says as well, okay, yeah. It says the House also, skip down a bit more. It says the House also passed two other bills Thursday. They're meant to help the crypto industry. One creates a new market structure for cryptocurrency, and the other bans the Federal Reserve from issuing a new digital currency. Both measures now go to the Senate. So yeah, we'll see if those pass. But then yeah, banning the Federal Reserve from a new digital currency, they might have it where it's like, okay, we're gonna have, you know, a separate government agency on it, or we might have, you know, we might need a separate form of payment going down, and it's all leading to that mark, man. Because that's the thing is with the digital currency, it's gonna seem, you know, like salvation, especially with, you know, these tariffs that are gonna be causing people immense economic pain, especially in America. Then they might be like, okay, look, this is a way to where we'll facilitate payments or something, or we'll facilitate a certain level of trade through this. There's, you know, there's ways that can be done. They might just say like, oh, crypto. Might say certain what's it called? Particular currencies will get backed as far as, you know, as a baseline, but the, you know, the relationship's been increased to where now, you know, the U.S. government is, you know, dealing with crypto a certain kind of way. You can see certain things pop up, man. But yeah, funny as hell. Fucking JD Vance. AI and cryptos are the Genius Act. It's funny, but yeah, you know, see it pop off. It's all leading, you know, the thing with all these digital currencies is the key thing is, especially with crypto, is the backing of the blockchain technologies, the key. Everyone's, you know, every transaction's measured on it. You got an address as far as for your wallet. You can't really, like, it's all measurable. Once you go into, you know, you tie things up. People say about, you know, it's about anonymity. Sure, but the way most people are not mining their own crypto. Most people are going to an exchange, buying it, and then, you know, the location of their crypto, their trades they're doing with it is tied to their ID, you know, their bank account, their name, and that's you know, the true strength of it. But yeah, I'll leave it there. Shalom, shalom.